would give people in Maine up to $2,000 this winter to pay for heating oil. Up to $2,000 this winter to pay for heating oil. That's immediate relief. We would include with that low interest loans, very low interest loans, 1% for weatherizing people's homes. And then we have a long-term strategy to conserve and get more efficiency in the way we use energy, to emphasize wind and solar and other renewables, and eventually to be running our cars on electricity instead of gasoline. And if we do all that, we can transform this country. We can dramatically reduce our dependence on oil, and at the same time, we will take our carbon emissions and drive them down dramatically. But you're not going to get that kind of bold leadership unless we have a lot more Democrats in the United States Senate and Barack Obama in the White House. And that's what we all have to agree we're going to do between now and November 4th. More refineries. We don't realize. It would be better for us in some ways to have somewhat greater refining capacity for oil. Turn oil into heating oil, and turn oil into diesel, and turn oil into gasoline. But they're not at capacity today. They're running about at 85% of capacity. So that's not a huge roadblock right now. And the oil companies who own the refineries aren't too anxious to build more refineries, because when you have excess capacity, they don't make as much money. It's just like drilling. They don't drill everywhere they have the rights. They've got like 60 million acres where they could drill for oil today, where they have the right to drill, but they don't because, well, you know, maybe it's more valuable in the ground. They can get it out of the ground later when the price is even higher than it is today. So it's pretty hard for us to force companies to drill or companies to build refineries. But it is always the case that there are a group of people who just want more production. This is what we got in the Cheney energy bill. It's what you get out of having two oil men in the White House. When they say, we got a problem with oil, they say, go find more. And the right response is, when you got a problem with oil, use less. Use less, because if you use less, it's cheaper. Cheapest barrel of oil is the oil you don't buy. And if you reduce your use of oil, you're also reducing carbon emissions at the same time. You get a cleaner environment, and we have a better chance of saving the planet. Yeah.